I have always maintained that in Africa, there are few teams. I mean, out of these 10 luxurious team slot that FIFA gave us to the World Cup, which is still paining me that we are wasting. But there are few teams that are going to make us proud. I always said it: Morocco, Senegal, Ivory Coast, Algeria, maybe, and Ivory Coast just did it again. Defeated Ecuador by 1-0, courtesy of that Ahmad Diallo late minute strike. These are when you see teams that are ready, when you see teams that are ready to give in something, when you see teams that are ready to fight, when you see teams that are ready to explore, when you see teams that will go for a life. This is them. Ecuador is one of the best teams in North America. And that's just a team that the Ivory Coast defeated. And aside from that, they've been doing quite well. They've been doing good in the international friendly. They defeated France. They defeated France by 2-1. These are signs. I mean, you don't need a prophet to come and tell you that even if they don't go all straight to the quarterfinal, they are going to be very stubborn side. They are going to qualify from the group stage, and this is just a sign. Good one for you, Ivory Coast. I know we know you've always had it in you, but we want to see more. One goal is not enough. One goal is not convincing enough. Give us more. Give us more goals. You have players. You have Mbeumo. You have Amad Diallo. You have stars in your squad. Give us more goals. Give us things that thrills us. But if giving us 1-0 is enough and you won't concede and you won't lose, that's still fine. Tunisia. They said go hard or go home. Tunisia they're just heading home. What kind of performance was that? Officially in the FIFA World Cup, there are 2 Otondos, there are two Ogolos, there are 2 baskets in the world football. Tunisia and Caracau. Very Tunisia is a very prime. I mean, when you talk about teams like Haiti, when you talk about teams like Cape Verde, Caracau, you should not be putting Tunisia in those boxes. 5-1 in the FIFA Club Book opening match. 5-1. Tunisia, shame on you. Very demonic. How we. Even if Nigeria is sleeping, even if the Super Eagles is sleeping, even if they are sleeping and you wake them up and you tell them go and play against Sweden, Sweden can never beat us 5-1. Sweden can never beat us 5-1. 5-1. That's what Tunisia collected. That is awful football in the highest order. Even as useless as South Africa is, as useless as they were, as useless as their defense is, as useless as their defense, as their tactics rather is, they collected just 2 goals. Tunisia 5-1. I've never seen. Japan fought so hard with Netherlands yesterday. Did you not watch it? Japan fought toe to toe with Netherlands 2-2. And you are collecting 5-1 from Sweden. If Sweden is beating you 5-1, when you meet people like Germany or you meet people like Spain or you meet teams like Portugal, what will happen? It's not about going to the World Cup. Yes, World Cup season comes out. Yeah, I want to go. What can you do? What can you present? What can you bring to the table? What can you offer? You cannot just be sending people to World Cup and they'll be disgracing themselves. Sending people like South Africa and they'll collect 2 red cards in a match. Send people like Tunisia and they'll collect 5-1 against Sweden. Caracas even they have prestige. They were defeated 7-1 and that was against Germany. Yes, it is bound to happen. It should happen. They are playing Germany, but you are playing Sweden. That's very awful.